Hello everyone and welcome to Orange University. On tonight's episode, we're going to try a deck that I've seen a few YouTubers trying to perfect. Dimir Flashback. So, there's no Snapcaster Mage in the current standard, but there is an insane card in Arcane Proxy. This is a 7 mana, 3 mana prototyping creature that's either a 2-1 or a 4-3. When it enters, if you cast it, exile target instant or sorcery card with mana value less than or equal to its power from your graveyard, and then copy that card. You may cast the copy without paying its mana cost. So you might think, Snapcaster was good, but you can target anything you want, and it's an instant speed. Arcane Proxy is not. But in the current standard, it's just about removing creatures. So when you cast it for its prototype, which is a 2-1, you can always target a 2 mana or a 1 mana spell, which is just all of the removals in our deck. So we can have our cut downs, we can have our go for the throats, but we can also have other cards that can help us draw cards, like Opt, like Chart the Course. So the dimensions of this deck is really just keep killing our opponent while bouncing their creatures. How do we do that, though? How do we deal the damage? Well, there is a card from Bloomburrow, Stormchaser's Talent, that makes us 1-1 Otter that may look very unassuming, but this Otter is prowess. Now that we're slinging spells left and right, this Otter is going to deal 2, 3, 4 damage a turn. Then if we have multiple talents, that's 2 Otters dealing 2, 3, 4 damage a turn, or maybe 3, and that snowballs very quickly into your opponent's demise. And so yeah, that's kind of the idea of this deck. I honestly think Bloomburrow was a mistake. The cards in that set was so overpowered, it's ridiculous. So here is our Bloomburrow card, Stormchaser's Talent. And then we have 4 Opt, 4 Cut Down, and 4 Hopeless Nightmare to round off all of our turn 1. The 16 1-drops will definitely give something to cast on turn 1. Now, of course, we got removal, we got card draw, we got hand disruption, all in the same deck package. So we're going to choose whichever one we want to do. And more importantly, Hopeless Nightmare is something that we can bring back to make our opponent discard more cards while dealing more damage. Don't forget that Hopeless Nightmare makes your opponent lose 2 life. That's 10% of their total life point every time you cast a Hopeless Nightmare, and we can keep casting them with things like this town and a card that I see a few YouTubers play, the Get Out. This is a card that I've completely forgotten about from was it the Duskmourn? This is 2 mana to counter target creature or enchantment spell. You might think, hey, that's not very good, right? 2 blue, that should be a counter spell. But it has a hidden effect that you return 1 or 2 target creature or enchantment you own to your hand. Well, we can return our Arcane Proxy, we can return our Hopeless Nightmare, we can return our Stormchaser's Talent, and it snowballs pretty quickly. Turn 2, of course, we got the removals. We got 4 Go for the Throw and 3 Nowhere to Run. Removals, we got them. Card draws, we also have 3 Charter the Course. And then we have 2 Thundertrap Trainer to get additional cards if we're running out of cards. And then we have 2 Get Out to bounce, the things that we want to bounce from our side and to continuously get value. This is a 1 for 2, right? Because you imagine that if you have 2 Hopeless Nightmares, you cast Get Out on 2 Hopeless Nightmares. You lose 1 card, you get 2 cards back. 1 for 2 is a lot of card advantage against, a lot of opponents that can't go off fast enough early game. You can also use Get Out to bounce Nowhere to Run, and then you're gonna keep killing their creatures as well. So 3 mana play, actually another 2 mana play is This Town Ain't Big Enough. This is always a 2 mana play because we are going to target at least 1 of our permanents, sometimes even 2. Again, like I said, the Get Out bounces 2 things that we can recast. Same thing with This Town Ain't Big Enough. But This Town Ain't Big Enough can also double as a removal, bounce like a mouse, bounce something that's attacking us. Meanwhile, bounce one of our own things like Hopeless Nightmare or Nowhere to Run and get additional value. And then turn 3, we got the Arcane Proxy for 3 mana. We're only going to cast a prototype. No reason to cast it for 7 because all of our CMCs are 2 or less. And then we have 2 Sheoldred. Always round off the deck with Sheoldred because it just stops Mono Red by herself, right? Now that means people are running Frenzy anymore, and Sheoldred is just gaining you so much life. Things like Charter Course, things like Opt, combo with Sheoldred, we're going to gain all the life back. So we can be at 1. 1 is not 0, and we're just going to come back from that. Now, this deck, you can see, is very low to the curve. So, we're only going to have 20 lands total. That's it, just 20 lands. 2 islands, 2 swamps, 4 Darkslick Shores, 4 Gloomlake Verge, 4 Undercity Sewers, and 4 Underground Rivers, right? So 16 dual-color lands, and then 2 of each basic lands. We don't even have any non-basic utility lands. We're just going to get in and get out. Kill our opponents real quick with this combo. All right, that's how I feel about this deck. Now let's go into the games. Right, our opponent is Desert Fox 032. lot of boxes. We're gonna go first. Got the one lander. We do have an opt. Do we play off the one lander? The answer is yes. There's like 20 lands in the deck, so. Alright, that's not a land, so it has to go. Yeah, I just draw, right? So I don't want to opt. Anyways, I'd probably draw. If I don't draw a land, then I opt. That means I look at 3 cards, I draw a land. Perfect. Alright, so we get the Stormchaser's Talon out. And then we'll see what he has. Maybe I opt? Do I opt right here? Don't know if that's worth it. He's got 2 mana. It might be worth it just to opt right now, right? Because what am I going to do next turn if I don't draw a land? I think I'm just going to attack. Deal 1 damage. And go from there. I really don't like mirror matches or, you know, fighting against Dimir. They have very good colors. And they have lots of things to stop us from doing what we want to do. Which makes me kind of sad. The thing is, they don't have creatures, so all of my creature removal does nothing. Flip Pit Drowner. Alright. Guess we'll cut this down. And then we'll opt. Now our opt's not going to draw us any, or not going to deal any damage. Siren. Maybe we don't opt. Double cut down. I think we're going to have to opt. No, did not happen. Anyways, I put a stop right here. You saw it. It was right here. That stop didn't even happen. I did it before I cut it down. Arena, you do your thing. Non-land, right? Target's a permanent you control. 2 target non-land permanent, so I can't bounce the Soulstone. You can kill it, but I can't bounce it. Alright, it's gonna be that enduring thing, so... If it's an enduring thing, I'm gonna discount it. Alright, I gotta put a break right here? I don't know. Full control? Let's do it. Down ain't big enough. You take the 1. And we'll play the Talon again. Bet you didn't see that coming. Alright, well now we can't really attack through the Enduring Curiosity, right? Can we? I don't know. You get double opt. It is a lot of damage, but let's see, if you Enduring Curiosity, then what do we do here? We kill it? It's not very nice just to kill it, right? Maybe I play Sheoldred. You'll have to counter the Sheoldred. Or I attack, he plays Curiosity. I don't get much out of that. This is kind of tricky. This is a 4-3. I definitely can kill it. You know what? Let's just go. Unless he's got a cut down. Well, even if he has a cut down, I can grow out of a cut down, right? Curiosity. I know where to run your Curiosity. No blocks. You do get that enchantment. Good for you. I'm gonna opt. Give me 8 damage. Yeah, that's fine. We're just gonna chain it. Get out. Okay. How good is a get out? Can't counter anything right now. This. Oh, that's a good card. There you go. Now he could make the Soulstone Sanctuary attack, but that is all of his mana. And I don't mind that too much. Gets to draw a card, but again, all of his mana. He does do it? I don't think that's correct. Alright, he still has 2 mana to do something. I get an Arcane Proxy here. I think I start with a this town. Well, I can't target the Sanctuary, right? I can Arcane Proxy a go for the throw. How good is that? It does play another spell. Does he have a counter spell for this? Oh no, this might cost too much mana. Well, I could not have bounced the Soulstone anyway, so... yeah, let's go for the throw. That is prowess. Flood Pit Drowner. What's he gonna drown here? One of those. One of those. Let's just attack it. He blocks. We'll try to pump. Don't need a shore. Hopeless Nightmare, that's 2 damage. You can turn another Sanctuary alive to attack me. He does. Did I just let him draw this card? I don't mind it. You can draw that card. The problem isn't exactly card draw right now. I can also bounce this, right? Don't think he has board wipes in that deck. Or I can Nightmare too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess it doesn't matter. I have plenty of Nightmares. Do I really? I don't want him to get the Curiosity back. Alright, and it's a fairy deck. Bounce this, we'll bounce. We bounce the Nightmares. I already have a Nightmare. Nightmare's 2 damage. Pray for your land. Put another talent. Or are we talented? I got rid of all his lands. So, yep. I didn't draw much lands, but that's the theme of the deck anyways. Basically, I didn't want to give him the Curiosity back. And now we have a lot. Let's go. These are 2 damage each. Might have a cut down. letting these grow so the cut downs won't hurt as much. Discard a card. He's gonna go down to 6, then he's gonna go down to 4, then he's gonna be dead. He had another curiosity. Alright, can't cut it down no more. It's down to 3 cards, right? He needs to kill 3 of these creatures. Here's Boom Trick. Tap one of these creatures. Flood Pit Drowner. It's going to tap the other one. Oh, that's pretty good. Guess I won't block. He's going to draw 2 cards for free. Do we opt here? What can I draw that matters for 1 mana? I don't think there's a card that I want to draw for 1 mana. I can draw a land and it's Sheoldred and opt next turn. Also, does he dare attack all out? I guess he will. He draws cards. He draws 2 cards. Yeah, not letting Sheoldred is probably wrong of me. But then, you know, with this deck, I don't know how many removal he might have. There was a 1 card that drawn 2 cards while tapped both my creatures. That's actually, no, he tapped 1, right? The Drowner tapped the other one. Get out. Huh. I think he has counterspells. So I could just get out and get the 2 Hopeless Nightmare. Did he have counterspells so far? Doesn't seem like it. He can use the Drowner right now, I guess. That might be one of the tricks. Nightmare. Oh, okay. You go for its throw. You go for its throw. Its throw has been gotten. Yeah, you go for that guy's throw too. His throw's also been gotten. Now discard a card. I think he forgot that the Nightmare does 2 damage because you're at 2, and now you're at dead. GG. No counter spells means you can't fight through all this damage. Alright, our opponent is Dolgao121. Dugao? I don't know. Whatever it is, he's going first. We got 4 lands in a deck that has 20 lands. Don't think I can afford a mulligan, but this feels real bad, right? And they're going first. We do have a go for the throw. We have cut downs in the deck. Let's see if that works. This is kind of the best top deck I could have hoped for here. Let's go. Show you how talented I am. And he's probably just gonna bat me. There's the bat. He is a Batman. Let's take go for the throw here, right? I mean, if he takes a go for the throw, he's not blocking. So I can just attack. Haha. Okay. Not blocking, huh? I think I still play all the shores. I mean, if he doesn't do anything, what do I do? No, this is the Annex turn. He went first. I gotta stop the Annex from happening. Another bat. Well, we'll kill this one. Do we? I don't want him to get another choice, right? We'll kill this one. He might not take go for the throw anymore, so... Well, it's gonna come into play untapped, but am I gonna use that untapped mana? Probably not, right? This filter is a little bit better. I guess we do that. Proxy. Alright, I mean, he's gonna be ahead of me on life. That's for sure. Can't counter the demons. But that's fine. I mean, he might think he got me there, right? Because I can't counter the demons. But... Arcane Proxy. Go for the throw. Kill your Bloodletter anyways. And it's dead. Now we Darkslick Shores. This demon's hard to fight. There's so many bats going around. Unstoppable Slasher. Slasher is annoying, but it's not the end of the world. It's not like I can block it. He's thinking about killing my proxy. I really don't want him to, but he might. He didn't kill my proxy, that's good. Okay, so I got a chump blocker. So my plan is to chump block and then get out in response, right? Which means I could Thunder Trap Trainer. And it draws me a card. Yeah, it doesn't hurt. I still have Get Out, and then cut down if I need it. Oh, a Nightmare. Nightmare is pretty good. I think I'm going to Nightmare, though. I want to get out the Proxy and the Talent, but now I can put another Proxy and the Nightmare. It's got to know where to run. Oh, okay. That's the last thing I cared about. But you do you, man. That's another Get Out, nowhere to run. All right. Good luck. I hope he doesn't draw demons. Right? Demons are the scariest card. Without demons, man. Right when I said it. I was gonna say without demons it's not too bad, but with demons, that's where it gets scary. At least it doesn't trample. So what do I bounce here? I bounce the Proxy, and then I bounce the Talent probably. Well, I gotta go for the throw anyways. That's pretty nice. So I'm gonna do this first. So if these creatures are big enough, well, actually, my Otter would just block the Slasher. Then he'll come back, but it's fine. Alright, I'm going to block here. I'm going to go for the throw your Bloodletter. Cut down your bat. It's Death Touch, so my Otter dies, unfortunately, but it's, you know, it is what it is. He's got one card, he's better play it. Alright. Archfiend draws. So, we can proxy out 2 cards. I just go for the throw here. Actually, I can do both, right? Proxy out both these cards. You can also go for the throat. Get out. Return 2 things. Return this, and I'll return my proxy, I think. I don't think the Nightmare will get much. I guess I'll return a trainer. Ooh, okay, I think I did a mistake. I could attack first. We could start dealing the damage, one at a time. He's not gonna whiff. He's not gonna draw lands any turn, so... Yep, there's that. Oh yeah, I knew it was gonna be something insane. He's got 1 card left, and that's what he draws. Yep. I mean, do I... Maybe I just double Talon to Proxy here. I do want to kill the Slasher, right? I think I double Talon into a Proxy. It's a cut down. Cut down the Slasher, it goes away forever. We do have a lot of damage on board, if he's not too careful. He's probably just going to make the chamber. Yep. So he's going to drain us. And I'm going to hope that I draw something good. But, no guaranteed, right? It's not enough. If I crack this, I can get one of the go for the throws. But that's a 6/6, so not going to get there with that. But the ops? Maybe. Okay. That worked just fine. Chart a course. I haven't attacked yet. Or I don't have the mana anyways, right? Feels bad. But I do want the last land if I could. 6 mana is important because that is just enough for me to crack the Stormchaser, Talon into a go for the throw. So even if he plays a demon here, we can still get there. Well, can we? Okay. He's gonna go to 7. Right? I don't think this is 7 damage. Although it's close. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly 7. GG. Haha, we got there. The Otters are crazy. There's so much damage. The prowess is a lot in this kind of deck. Alright. Our opponent is Moncito. Moncito is letting us go first. I don't think they're going to be some sort of aggro deck. Given that we get to go first with this kind of hand, basically Shuffler always match... Oh, red. That is surprising. Okay, I was wrong about everything. Yeah. Yes, please. I do want that. Now I need lands, which is a problem. It's gonna deal the 1 damage, right? Do I want to let him deal that 1 damage? Alright, let's just know where to run it right now. There we go. Not a land. She's got more lands than me. Our fire hero. Well, I can't. Oh, I don't have 2 blue. Cool. Would you like to do anything else? Lightning Strike. Okay, this is going in my face. Put that back. Back to your hand. What a very scary Lightning Strike you had. Honestly, like, he could just haste me, right? The trainer can't draw me a non-land card. So that feels pretty bad. Eventually we'll draw lands. Can he pump the toughness out of the way? Alright, double cut down. I mean, will a double cut down be useful? It could be, right? There's no reason to play anything right now. He's just gonna burn me. It's not like he's down to one card. So he's got 5 lands to my 2. Manifold Mouse. That's 2 Manifold Mouse. Yep. Didn't seem like there was interactions. Okay. No 1 mana spell, so... I mean, the Thundertrap Trainer could be an attacking for 1, but I'm not racing a red deck. That's a very good card. There's also a very good card. Seems like he has nothing. I could be wrong, though. No, it seems like he has nothing. We got this town, huh? Just okay. Not gonna give me lands. Not gonna give me that 3rd land that I needed. Any buff spells? Lightning Strike my face. It's gonna hurt. But I do have a Sheoldred, so, you know, it's gonna go somewhere. Nope, still can't get the land. Alright, stop him from getting too many cards. Not that it's gonna help if I'm drawing 2 lands here, honestly. He's flooding. He's got 3 times as much lands as I do. Another Manifold Mouse. That is real scary. Oh yeah, that's probably gonna be the game ender here. If I draw a land, finally, this might be able to help, because I can proxy into a cut down on the mouse. Right? Yeah. You gotta play on curve even though it's not the greatest card. Cut down on the mouse. If I get a discount, I can still bounce the mouse. Higher claw. Everything is damage. It's gonna full swing. Just a mouse. I'm gonna go down to 5 here. Oh, the higher claw is gonna go big. I mean, it's not something that I can stop, right? Still no land. So take another 1, we'll go down to 4. Or I could go for the throw the higher claw. Have an extra mana to do nothing. Yeah, right? This is cringe. I have to go for the throw, not cut down. Ah, please draw dead, come on. I can't even draw lands, he's gonna draw all these cards. Oh man, if it's a Monster's Rage, I just get blown out. Doesn't feel like it's a Monster's Rage, or he would attack with both. Don't really care about my proxies, so... Yep, okay. We're still here. We, This is probably the 3 damage Lightning Strike, right? If it's a Lightning Strike, he would have played it. So, what is it that he didn't play? Guess we're gonna find out. Maybe it's a shock. No, it's just a land. Okay. No, I'm not drawing lands. He's holding his lands now? He is holding his lands. This is a counter spell, but it's gonna ping me. I don't think the creature from the Stormchaser's Talon does much. Maybe it's more important to just sack the Hopeless Nightmare. Perhaps I can finally fix my draw. Mayhaps. Mayhaps a fixed draw. I'm gonna take 3 to the face now. Yep. Oh, okay. The lands are finally here. I mean, this is the last chance for Shelly to do her thing. If he doesn't burst me, I gain the life out. Just a shock? Oh man. Moncito, please don't do this. Just play your thing. 4 mana. 5 mana. 6 mana. 5 mana. 4 mana. 3 mana. Thanks for that. Do I attack here? I can discard a card. I don't want to attack. I draw 2 cards. I'll discard the Trainer. I gain a life. Alright, now I can put out the Stormchaser's Talons. And we can sit here. Oh man, we got out of that dangerous situation. Not attacking with Sheoldred. I know he doesn't have Frenzy, but I don't know what he might have. But hey, Sheoldred, still the MVP against Red. Take that. Alright, our opponent is Speguki. Speguki? It sounds like a curse word in some language. Who knows? Anyways, Stormchaser's Talon. This town, cut down, go for the throw. This is like the dream hand. Yeah, but lots of ping lands, so I'm gonna be hurting myself. This is blue, starting off. I said the high, right? I said the high. Green. Second Stormchaser's Talon? That's just not fair. He's gonna get overrun so quickly here. He's gonna play anything, play a bat. Your bat's getting cut down. He's drawing cards? No, he's not drawing cards. It would not be smart to draw cards here. Kill that. It's just ping land all the way, huh? Alright, so we will... Is that worth it though? Gotta get our aggro on. He needs to play a blocker. But if he does play a blocker, he's gonna take a lot of damage. This deck! Play your Galissa. There it is. This deck is insane. Alright, can't use the proxy yet. Can use the proxy next turn though. I almost said tomorrow. That made no sense. Yeah, look at that. Look at this insane tempo. What just happened? It's down to 3. All it has is little otters. I'm sorry, Spagooky. You're about to get owned. Okay, a Sheoldred. Seems pretty good, right? You would think. Like, you know, a very good curve. Dread Knight into Glissa into Sheoldred. There's an Arcane Proxy. I'm hurting myself here just to do this. I'll go for its throw. Yeah, no longer Sheoldred. GG. That was embarrassing. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Just off the little otters. These otters are OP. GG, Spagooky. You put up a good match. Welcome back, everyone. Now that you've seen those games, how does this deck feel? Ridiculous, isn't it? Especially that last game that you saw with, I forgot the name, but the Golgari deck. We blow them out of the water. Stormchaser's Talent is a ridiculous card. Some of you might disagree with me on Bloomburrow being a mistake, because a lot of people think Bloomburrow was a very fun set. Nobody likes, Murder or Carlos House or Thunder Junction, which is, wizards with hats, but Bloomburrow, the power level is way too high. This card is insane. You make a 1/1, Otter with prowess, which is already good enough, but you get all its other effects. The 4 mana level 2 brings an instant sorcery back, which could be which could be this town, and then we can do it again. And yeah, it just goes snowball out of control real quick. Not only that, Bloomburrow is the set that gave us all of the mouse, every single mouse cards. Now you hate it, right? You think about it? Yeah, it's just... No, that was the whole set that made this game run way out of control with those mouse power, double striking, manifold mouse, hero something, and then the 2-mana charger mouse. Every single mouse in that set makes this standard the red standard that we had to fight against. This deck fights it very well. You saw that one game where we only had 2 lands for I think 90% of the game. And just 2 lands, we were able to stop a red deck, just slowly kind of trickle them out of resources, killing all of their creatures. And once we land our 3rd land, we gain Arcane Proxy, get more card draws. And once we get our 4th land, we draw Sheoldred. We drop Sheoldred, I should say. And then that's GG from there, right? Sheoldred gains us all the life back. 1 is not 0, and we can still win from there. This deck is amazing. It's very strong, and I love the interactions that you get to play with it. The bounce spells, they're just so good, because you're not killing their stuff. You're just bouncing them. And they think, hey, as long as they're just bouncing, I can replay it. They're not trying to interact too much. But what they don't realize is that while you're bouncing them, your Stormchaser's Talons, the little otters are killing them. The Hopeless Nightmares dealing 2 damage each time are killing them. And then once you stick a Sheoldred, every time they draw, it's killing them. So yeah, this deck is very strong. Best of 1 deck, of course, is... this is a best of 1 version, right? There's a lot of best of 3 versions that can tech, but in best of 1, I think this is the best version I can imagine, because we can just keep putting out tempo while bouncing their stuff, and then they're going to die real quick. That's all I got for you today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you guys next time.